All right, everyone, let's get this out of the way right now. Yes, we are based in Dallas, and yes, we might be a little bit biased, but today we are putting that aside as much as we can because we're going to settle one of the biggest debates in Texas real estate. Dallas versus Austin versus Houston. Which city actually gives you the best lifestyle, value, and opportunities in 2025 and beyond? Now, obviously, all three cities are booming in their own ways, but each one attracts a totally different type of person. So in this video, we're going to break down the pros and the cons of all three: housing, jobs, culture, traffic, weather, and where the future potential really lies. And so let's jump in. And we'll start with what most people care about first: housing affordability.
So here's where Dallas really shines: housing affordability and options. DFW still offers a ton of variety across price points. You can buy a brand new suburban home, a downtown condo, or something historic near the city. And it's generally more affordable than Austin by a wide margin.
Absolutely. Austin's prices absolutely exploded during 2020 through 2022's boom. And even though the market has cooled a bit, affordability there is still a real big challenge. Houston, on the other hand, is the most affordable of all three. But there is a trade-off in zoning and flood concerns, which can impact long-term property values. So if you're looking for the best bang for your buck, Houston wins on price, Dallas wins on the balance, and Austin wins on cool factor, but you'll definitely pay for it.
And from a long-term perspective, Dallas trends to attract a more stable mix of industries and families, which helps keep the real estate market a little steadier. Austin's market can swing more with tech trends, and Houston's with oil and gas.
Now, when it comes to jobs, Dallas is the most diversified economy in Texas, hands down. You've got finance, tech, defense, logistics, healthcare, manufacturing, and so many more. It's all here. Major companies are relocating their headquarters to North Texas every year, which drives consistent growth and a strong job market. Austin's economy is super tech heavy, which is great when tech is booming, but it also can be very volatile when the sector slows down. Houston, of course, is driven by energy and medical, and both are strong, but they are more cyclical.
Yeah, and that's what makes Dallas such a great long-term bet for both career growth and real estate appreciation. The job diversity gives it resilience. But I will say, Austin's job market is probably the most exciting for younger professionals or creatives. The startup culture there is still thriving, and Houston's economy might be the most underrated. It's massive, globally connected, and it's quietly expanding into new industries like biotech and renewable energy. So yes, Dallas is stable, but that's not the only economic factor to consider.
Okay, so now let's talk lifestyle, because this is where things get really subjective. Dallas has this balance of big city, energy, and suburban comfort. You've got pro sports, restaurants, and nightlife, but you can also be in a quiet master plan community 30 minutes away. It's clean, modern, and feels organized, maybe even a little polished. Austin, meanwhile, is all about creativity, music, and outdoor living. It's got that different charm: live shows, food trucks, Lake Travis, paddleboarding, and the city it has younger, more laid-back vibes. Houston's culture is unmatched in diversity. You've got one of the best food scenes in the country, amazing international influence, and a ton of cultural pride. But it's also more spread out and probably the least walkable of the three.
So as I'm sure you are already aware, it depends on preference. If you want structure, Dallas is going to fit you. If you want freedom and creativity, Austin's where you want to go. If you want diversity and authenticity, Houston is unbeatable. Dallas might not have that cool factor Austin has, but it's clean, it's efficient, and growing in a way that feels sustainable. And honestly, more and more people are realizing that balance and predictability is worth a lot.
Now let's talk traffic, because everyone loves to complain about it. Dallas traffic can definitely be rough, especially during rush hour in 75 or 635. But because a Metroplex is designed with loops and multiple freeways, you've usually got alternate routes. Houston traffic? Brutal. There's no sugarcoating it. The city's layout and lack of zoning make it tough to navigate, and flooding can make things way worse. Austin's traffic? Well, that's a special kind of pain. For a city of its size, it's shockingly congested, and there's really only one major north-south artery. Austin's traffic is definitely the most frustrating because the infrastructure just hasn't caught up with the growth. Houston's biggest challenge is logistics, but at least you expect it. So Dallas gets the edge here for having better planned infrastructure. And honestly, it's improving every year with all the expansion happening up north and all around the Metroplex.
So if we're looking purely at real estate potential, Dallas again has the most predictable long-term outlook. You've got steady population growth, corporate relocations, and lots of available land for new development, which keeps the market healthy but not overheated. Austin's potential is of course strong, but it's becoming more of a luxury or niche market. Prices are high, and while it's cooled a bit, investors are cautious. Houston's appreciation has historically been slower, but its affordability could attract a new wave of buyers as people get priced out of elsewhere. If you're thinking in terms of real estate investment or long-term stability, Dallas is positioned as the most balanced market in Texas right now. You likely won't see the biggest returns of Texas like we did 10 years ago, but those kinds of returns come with much greater risk.
That's absolutely true. And you can't skip the weather. It's Texas after all. All three cities bring the heat, but each has its quirk. Dallas gets a classic mix of long summers, occasional tornadoes, and the ever so often ice storm in the winter. Austin adds in that hill country twist, hotter days, random flash floods, and the infamous cedar allergies that'll knock you out for a week. And Houston, well, it's humid year-round, and flooding is just part of life. If you hate humidity, Dallas is your best bet. If you'd rather avoid tornadoes and ice, Austin or Houston might feel safer.
Yeah, Houston's weather can definitely test your patience, but that humidity is what keeps it so green, and being near the coast has its perks. Austin wins for outdoor living. Hands down, lakes, trails, paddleboarding, all that hill country scenery. And Dallas, it still feels like the most balanced, a little bit of every season, but nothing too extreme other than the normal Texas heat.
All right, so if we had to sum it up, Dallas is the best overall, balanced, job affordability, infrastructure, and long-term growth. Austin is the best for culture and creativity, if you value lifestyle and don't mind paying for it. Houston is the best for diversity and value, affordable housing, incredible foods, and international energy. So yes, we are biased. But even looking at the facts, Dallas really does check almost every single box for the widest range of people.
If you're thinking about moving to Texas and you want help figuring out which city actually fits your lifestyle, drop a comment below and tell us what you're looking for. We will help you find your best match. And of course, if Dallas is at the top of your list, feel free to reach out to us directly. Our information is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.